Worry is the interest paid by those who borrow trouble. Meaning, if we always borrow and invite trouble, suffering, chaos, pain, unhappiness, and other problems and wickedness into our lives with our own intention, desire, and deliberation, then we also had to suffer on our own, and also because of our own intention, desire, and will. We also had to be willing and desirous and ready to basically suffer unwanted suffering and uninvited sorrow, trouble, because we have borrowed it, because we have purchased it with our own inaction or bad actions, inappropriate behaviors, conflicting attitudes, dangerous, irresponsible ideologies, and other behaviors that we should not have performed, and that is also unfair, unjust, unacceptable in itself, considering we live in a society with other people also. So basically, we must be able to behave with control, composure, character, consistency, and we must also act and perform with sovereignty, responsibility, morality, moderation, and maturity, and not with recklessness, irresponsibility, insincerity. That is going to only bring in unnecessary chaos and invite unwanted troubles and sufferings into our lives that we don't want, obviously, in our hands, but we will suffer unnecessarily, unreasonably, insensibly if we do not behave ourselves, if we do not just act and perform with clarity, transparency, character, ambition. If we're misled or misguided, misinformed by malicious external outside authorities, peoples, and organizations, then we definitely should rectify and correct ourselves before we're destroyed and detached and isolated by the rest of the people in the society. So worry, anxiety, obsession can be considered to be borrowed and invited problems of the individual self, and not something that is imposed upon us by external constructs and outside societies, powers, organizations, peoples, whatever you want to call them. But worry has always been our own problem, because we cannot cure ourselves, because we cannot remedy, rectify, or manage our problems, anxieties, sorrows, insecurities, deficiencies either, because we do not recognize, identify any problems about ourselves, because we're ignorant, arrogant, desperate, frustrated all the time for success, external validation, possession, wealth, status, all the time, that we're misled. We're in the midst of a lot of crisis because we want external, superficial, transient powers and achievements that is going to make us insignificant,